morning everyone, to the last second, and here we are. 2 days without latte. It was really hard, really hard. How are you doing, guys? I know it's early, well 9 o'clock in the morning for me, but I've eaten something. Hello Static Omega, good morning, evening, my lord. We're about to go. Veronicon, good morning, nice to see you here, welcome to the channel. Right, so the plan for today is the same as last week, and hopefully the same as next week. I have downloaded all the mods, nearly all the mods from the Nexus, the mods from last week, Monday to Sunday. And we're going to have a look at them. It's that simple. I like to have a look at them before we even go in the game, and I'm going to take notes of where I need to go and who I need to talk to, so we can test all those mods. Otherwise I'm bound to forget some. Last week I forgot to go to Vivek and talk to a new enchanter, which I realized a little too late. I hope you'll forgive me. Okay, so first mod, they are in chronological order. Okay, I did not order them from first to last. That's just the order they were on the Nexus. And we have another mod by Syrian Warlord, who has been very busy this month. Maybe motivated by a Dark Eve guy's announcement, who knows. This one is called Stop Right There, Criminal Scum, with a thumbnail there that pretty much tells us what it's all about. Just replaces the dialogue guards use when apprehending you to oblivions. So guards are going to say that we need to commit a crime and talk to a guard afterwards. That's how we'll test that mod. And yes, I wanted to show you, Syrian has been making quite a few mods, got 7 of them, and most of them are this summer. This is something that I've started testing in the last few weeks, so pretty busy. And he's got another one again this week. When I saw that, I jumped. I think I yelped a little bit. We have a mod called Antares' Mage's Robe by Archimeter Antares, no less. Very exciting to see. He's got a new mod. Really, it's it is, right? I mean, I hope it's not, just one mod that he had there sitting on his hard disk and say, I might as well upload it. But that really is back into modding. I hope so. Anyway, we have enchanted robes to the members of the Guild of Mages. that's nice. Melchior was an inspiration to my mod. It is true that Melchior's mod I'm torn right there. Fortunately, I have 4 or 5 different installs of Morrowind on my hard disk, so surely one of them can have Antares' robe and the other one can have Melchior's robe, so we'll see how it goes. I'm not going to show the screenshots. We will go to Balmora. No, we'll go to Vivek, so we can see the robes. That way we will see the Archmagister robe. We have then a mod by T-Dog 0008. Friendly Ash Vampires. Prevents the named Ash Vampires from being immediately hostile, meaning you can talk to them. You can even get some Dagoth brandy out of it. Huh. We're gonna have to go to Ghostgate to find a vampire and see what sort of dialogue they have. T-Dog, that doesn't ring a bell. Let's see what else they've done. It is their first mod. Yes, I really like to see fresh modders. I have no problem with older modders, okay? Don't get me wrong, but it's always really nice when you see someone make the first mod in 2018. It's just brilliant. We have Black Soul Gems by The Wiz 1. Unfortunately, I am not going to show you that because it's an open Morrowind only mod. Something that only works with open Morrowind. Life is hard. You have to make choices. All the magic MWSE mods or the nice little graphic things you can do with open Morrowind. I mean, no, it's not a big choice for me, but I know it could give you a pause. Anyway, if you do use open Morrowind, this mod allows you to soul trap NPCs on Vardenfell, including, if you wish to, Fargoth. That's a very, very valuable soul gem right there. 16k? Whew. More than a Golden Saint when you have the MCP tweak. How does it work? I mean, I can't test it, but I'm still curious. It adds a Necromancer's altar to the Velothi Tower Mawia, south of Malagmar. He lives there, kill him, his minion, and you take the tower. Okay. You can transform ground soul gems into black soul gems. Alright. You can only do this on the Shade of the Revenant, which appears every 8 days. Okay, it's nice that there's like the mechanics are pretty well thought out. Walk up to the altar and activate it. It will take several seconds to a few minutes to run the scripts that prepare the soul for trapping system. Make a permanent, not auto or quick save before doing this in case it doesn't go well. Place the ground soul gem and cast soul trap on it. And then, with the black soul gem, you can soul trap unique NPCs, including Fargoth. Okay, well guys, if you use Open Morrowind and you give it a try, I'd be curious to see how that works. Then we have a mod called Tex Kuma and Moonsugar with Caius Cosades by Omeleter. The feature you've always wanted now makes an appearance. Okay, but what feature? This mod adds the ability to text Kuma and Moonsugar with Caius Cosades through dialogues option. Is that you can have Skooma and he's having Skooma, you're having Skooma together. I think that's what it means. So we have to go to Balmora and talk to Caius and have some Moonsugar. Giant Skooma vials not included. Fair enough. What is he doing outside? Okay, alright, let's not spoil it. We'll talk to Caius Cosades and see what happens. This right here is another mod by Syrian Warlord called Morrowind Tactics, and that seems to be a larger mod. Morrowind Tactics expands Morrowind greatly by adding new armor sets, weapons, and enemies while maintaining the vanilla aesthetics. We're gonna have more, we need more. Adjust the halberd stats to make more sense. For example, doesn't have a pointer tip and it doesn't make sense to thrust it. Fair enough. So we're gonna have tweaks to existing weapons to make it more logical. Why not? Adds elven weapons and armor to the level list around Vardenfell.
What a fool you are.
And that's the elven armor and short sword. Skink, good morning. I'm so sorry, Skink, you're still feeling under the weather. Silver lining, you're home. No, but I know it's barely a silver lining. Good morning to you, Skink. That's the elven armor, which is... No, I was gonna say it's a retexture of steel, but no, it seems to be quite different. I don't recognize the pauldron. It's a bit too for my taste. mithril armor and glass dye katana. And the dark steel armor and ebony halberd. The dark steel armor, we've seen it in bandits. Some bandits were already wearing that Domner armor. So these are the new items. So add. Finishes in complete armor sets. Alright, that's good. Typically I would have a hell of a set completion mod. So that could be an alternative. Skink, you're saying just got home after work, you mean? Oh, so you don't even get to stay home and be nursed. No. If you look at permission, it lists the mod it's made of. If that comes from Oblivion, I'm guessing yes, because they do exist in Oblivion and not in Morrowind. We can have a look at the README, or if it shows permissions right here, but we have what? Wait a second. It includes Apoapsis attack and projectile overhaul and fatigue and magicka overhaul. And no, it can't include those. I'm a little confused. I would see why it would use, some armor resources. That's the mod we'll be looking at today. Okay, let's go back to reading. I'm a bit confused right there. It's a compilation, right? I didn't think it was a compilation. Okay, let's finish reading through the features. Adds the ability to loot fired arrow from corpses, and so that's another mod basically. Adds more bandits around Vardenfell, so that includes his previous mod, Bandits of Vardenfell. A few more halberds in the katana. The guards are more diverse, so that includes the guard diversity. Royal Guards, variety for the chitin armor, low friendly classes. Okay, from what I can tell, what we have here is essentially all of the Sarian Warlord's mods, and then a few more things. This mod is very likely to be incompatible with most overhaul mods, and obviously the mod listed in the credit section. Do not delete GMSTs as they are part of the mod. Okay, good to know. Indeed, because I was gonna clean the heck out of it, as I do with every mod. I mean, this is nice. This is something that I've been using. Not that one, but I do have a guard diversity. So why not? And they seem to go together quite nicely. Alright, next up. Invisibility Anti-Exploit by Greatness 7, Remiros and Null Cascade. Uploaded by Remiros. Fixes the invisibility effect so that you no longer have 100% sneak. Now, I'll be honest with you guys. I read the description and I was like, there's an exploit? Really? I get 100% sneak if I'm invisible and I'm not in the light of sight? Really? Because as far as I knew, invisibility is completely useless to steal, because the moment you do something, you're not invisible anymore. But there's a trick to it. If you're not in the line of sight of NPCs, then you have 100% sneak, and it takes a few seconds for the AI to update. So you're still sneaking. So now I'm reading that and I'm thinking, I don't want to fix the exploit. I like the exploit. Bummer. But we'll try it. So we'll sneak and we'll be invisible and we'll get caught, most likely. I will try it. We have did I zoom in? Wet body texture set for better bodies and DMRA bodies. the MRA bodies, that's, you know, the oversized bodies right there. But it's also for better bodies. However, da-da-da, that's an open Morrowind mod only. Invisibility is useful. Well, it did, you know, help me when I panic. And then again, vampires could see me, so what's that about? That's a good point, Static. I need to order them. Commit a crime, but before that, be invisible. Exactly. And I stopped writing down what I need to do, by the way. Which is not good. Caius. This, how do we test that, by the way? We'll fight around. You know what? Let's have a look in the CS at the Elven armor and the Mithril, just to get an idea of how protective it is. Because in game it's in the level list for me to get one. So this will try to steal something. So that mod I cannot test it. It actually does the wet effect. I mean, I feel like I'm looking at a Skyrim mod. The wet effect is for the oversized bodies, better bodies, and even vanilla body. Okay, I don't find it appealing. It's obviously completely a matter of personal opinion, but if you have open Morrowind, you can give it a try. Armor Rebalance by Terralitha. Terralitha, that's a name that rings a bell. I think we tested something not a long time ago. Ah no, re-uploaded Mad Leveler. Aha, that's the person who gave us the ebony short sword skin. I'm sure you remember the time we spent. Okay, the time you spent guiding me to that ebony short sword. Okay, so also quite active in the summer. Nice. You know, definitely more active than I am, for sure. So this mod fixes a few vanilla issues, inconsistencies and rebalances all of the armor ratings and some gold value to be consistent with the experience of playing the Morrowind Hardcore mod, which is one of her own mod. That was frustrating. I'm so sorry, Skink. I'm terrible at looking for needles in a haystack. This mod is already part of the MHCM. MHCM. I have no idea. MHCM, is that a compilation as well? Oh no, my goodness. Okay, let me have a sip of coffee. Exactly. It's like, you know, I just read it. The Morrowind Hardcore mod. Indeed. Okay. More details there, yeah. Makes the Dark Brotherhood armor worth much less. Okay, so if you like farming the Dark Brotherhood, no more. Oh wow, Chitin has a higher armor than the Dark Brotherhood. Dwemer armor had been made better. Better armor, like protection, the AC. Orc armor is worse. Really? Several armor types that were exactly the same have been given slightly different ratings to make them distinct. Okay, Iron Steel, Imperial Steel, have been given a slight boost. Every other armor type have had rating reduction. All shields in the game are now slightly better rated than the... Okay. The best armor have had their ratings lowered somewhat and their gold value as well. Okay, I mean, with when it comes to tweaking the value of objects, the damage of a weapon, the protection of the armor, for a while I remember I used a BTB edit, but then it's really a matter of habit and taste. Okay, so we'll have a look. Oh, we get quite a lot of detail right there. It certainly seems to make the game a little harder. Skink, you saying, stop right there, criminal scum. Wouldn't the halt suit you better considering that you're already I'm not rating Daggerfall for sound files and not in the testing installed. We're not gonna have screaming skeletons. Here we have yet another guard diversity by half and Skooma Pro. So, replaces the generic copy-pasted guards of Morrowind with different variations, different armor, and different faces. In particular... Oh, I see, that's a re-edit, freshening up an older mod. So, adds females to the guard list, good. The Imperial Guards were just labelled guards, it's true. And the others had at least Hlali or Telvannu. Okay. And let's have a look at... Oh wait, I think I just saw... We have mods to choose from. Everything including new Telvanni pauldron. Let me... Normal version, purest version. I like the look of the new pauldrons. I think they make sense. Personal opinion, obviously. Never understood who thought screaming skeletons were a good thing. It's because they're scarier. That's why. Hello, Polytomus. Under the sun and sky, I greet you warmly, Outlander, and welcome to you as well. So that's the different armor we have, the pauldrons I see. Well, we're gonna look at guards again. We keep doing that, don't we? Balmora, we'll check out the guards and we'll go to Satanin, obviously, to have a look at the Imperial Guards. Then we have Galeo's Good Clothes plugin edit. All Good Clothes plugins combined into one, cleaned with TS3 command and reverted to vanilla clothing names. I had no idea that Galeo's Clothes changed some of the names. I'm running it with my shaman. I didn't notice, but okay. The weight and value of Common Shoes 3 and Common Shoes 2 Sure Fit have also been corrected. Fair enough. So what it does is it merges the multiple ESPs of Galeo and switch the names back to vanilla. I have installed Good Clothes and this one, so we should be able to see it all. That's what I've installed. And by the way, it's if you're running Robert's Better Bodies, then the Good Clothes are actually made for better bodies, for Robert's bodies, even though they work with better bodies. So Terralitha, that's her second, I'm saying her. I don't know, the name sounds feminine. That's their second mod of the week. Restore attribute spell bug fix. A developer oversight made these spells exploitable and just ridiculous spell effect in general. This fix changes the spell value and corrects the existing restore attribute spell to what they should be. Namely, change the spell value of restore attribute spell from 1 to 100 and removes the duration. Alright, so it's always going to be a 1 second spell that will cure anywhere between 1 to 100 rather than restore 10 points of strength for 10 seconds. This bug fix will also be added into the next update of my overhaul mod, MH. Wait, I'm missing something. Where's the fourth letter? There were 4 letters, right? Okay, but anyway, the hardcore mod. That's what matters. Alright. Again, I'm thinking there was something I should have exploited in Morrowind and I didn't. So we'll see that. Brutal backstabbing. Murlord, giving us a chance to be particularly deadly. Introduces a backstabbing mechanic. Do more damage when stabbing an enemy from behind. That's based on your agility and your sneak. We have mod configuration menu. Yay. Be warned, the NPCs can backstab you as well. Ah. Maybe I was too quick to install that in my permadeath loadout. Uses the latest development version of MWSE, which I haven't uploaded before today, so hopefully it was still good. There hasn't been a latest one during the night. Obviously, you cannot have Morrowind, open Morrowind. I believe we'll see the options in game, so let's have a look at the next one. We have an open Morrowind patch. So again, that's only for open Morrowind users. If you were using a mod with the Galleon, there was a problem with a collision mesh and it's fixed. Good news. If you were using, that is Dongle. I think it's Dongle Galleon. Yeah, it's a pretty one. So this I want to show you in game. Morrowind Damn Daniel mod by Polar Neko. That adds a pair of shoe without texture. Is that it? Damn Daniel, back at it again with the white Vans. I'm sure there's a reference here, but I don't know it. I'm so sorry, my lord. I promise you I only said good things. I didn't realize that NPCs could backstab as well. So, yeah. It's a dumb meme. I don't know. Like, the meme culture is like way over my head. Okay, this mod adds Damn Daniel shoes to the game. They are so cool. They give you frost resistance, but watch out, Daniel. They also make you vulnerable to fire. Oh yeah, and Ariel sells them. Okay, well, we'll go to Seidonin and we'll see. Hey, indeed. I think that's the first time I see you on Twitch. Nice to see you. How are you doing? Seidonin, we want to have a look at those shoes. From the screenshot, I mean, we'll see in game, but it looks like they just don't have a texture, you know? But let's have a look. Articus 6 House Dagoth. And Articus has been giving us quite a lot of textures and a few models as well. Always watch you on YouTube, yes, and thank you for always commenting. I really appreciate that as well. So this is going to give a retexture to most of the 6 house objects. The altars, the statues, the bells, and the open tube, the open caskets. I'm not too sure. What are you saying, King? The Empire sent galleons the last time I reenacted Firemoth in Ebonheart. I just marched an army of the dead into the regional capital. No reason to bring in the heavy guns. I've been good, thank you. I love my Tuesday mornings. Coffee, checking out the new mods, always expanding the mod list, so that's good, that's cool. And you know, just taking it easy and chatting. Okay, now I was a little surprised when I looked at the requirements, and I don't understand why I would need the Akulakan replacer, a fire replacer, the Ash Vampire replacer, the Dagoth Ore replacer, or the body replacer. So I did not install them. If I make the computer explode, it's my fault. I did not follow the instructions. I suspect that all of these replacers are being used in the screenshots here, and that's if I want to get the same look. There's the fire there, but I don't really want it. And here is Akalakan. So I didn't put these other replacers. I don't think. He puts mods he recommends as requirements. Oh, alright. I didn't go far enough. Well, I think it's... I don't know. I don't think it's a great idea. I don't see that. Where did you see that? Because here it looks like requirements, obviously. No. Okay, but they're recommended, so that makes sense. That makes sense. In the post sections, oh, I see. I didn't go that far because I kind of want to download, but I want to have to download 2 other things. Sorry, it looks great. They are not required. Only need one of them. You don't have to download both mods. Well, they put quite a few. Okay, fair enough. I understand why people got confused. I mean, I decided I didn't really need them on my own, but... Hey Noel, good morning. No, I have a confession to make. I'm not sure I want to use the invisibility fix. Now that I know that I can exploit invisibility, I don't think I want to fix that until I've taken advantage of the exploit. All right, but we have to go to a 6-house base, so we can check out the new furniture. It is, once again, because it's a reasonably high def texture replacer, it is really going to stand out with the vanilla textures we're running right now. Graphic herbalism, no glow, color fix. So, from what I understand, Dejunai made a no glow fix for the flora in the Bitter Coast, but they made the flora glow white, and then when you pick them up, the white light goes away. So this fixes the white light to make it a bluish light like the mushrooms. There, that was the explanation. Change the color of the glows to white rather than a mix of blue and greens. So I have installed Graphic Herbalism. We're gonna make sure that the blue light around the mushroom disappears. And that Sadenines, we want the shoes, and we want to check the shrooms in Sadenine. No pulsating corpus meat. Pulsating corpus meat. Oh, no, I don't want to see that. I mean, already when I see the Kwama eggs, and I look at them, like, I can't take my eyes away, but it's so gross. So, yes, let's make pulsating corpus meat. Though, I think... Give me a sec. Yeah. It looks bad enough, doesn't it? It looks bad enough. So we'll check that. Glow in the dark. We did have a look at it last week, but it was actually published on Monday, so it's there. Anyway, basically all the new script extender mods there stay in the install. So we can check out the windows again. And White Saran, this is an update, but I want to have a look at it because it should work with window glow. That being said, I didn't have time to look at it. There's a lot of things, so we want that in test data file. That's the one. Thank you. Did I see R0's mod? No, I didn't. Throbbing meat. Oh, that's gross. Oh, that's well gross. Is that a whip? It's a whip, or maybe it's there's a whip on it. Oh, that's cancel. Thank you for that. Okay. It's released. I'm guessing that's something we're going to look at next week. Can't wait. Just can't wait. It looks horrible. City of Balmora patch requires file from the original City of Balmora, which I don't have. Do I really need to download that as well? For now, I wanted to put that. I wanted to put the glow in the dark. Yes. I mean, it's nice that you have patches for pretty much every surround mod. I'm not saying Princess Stompers mod. It's like 69 megabytes. That's big enough. I'm not dropping frames these days, so we'll see. It's the Lalo expansion, right? Which I did install. I have yet to play it at some point. Let's go. I'm sure I did install it somewhere or download it somewhere. Come on. Come on, internet, do it. There's nobody home right now. We'll give it a bit of time. Patches help out a lot sometimes. They definitely do. Yeah. Only use if you have a really good computer. Okay. Quest location only if you feel the full version is too demanding on performance. All right, we're gonna risk it. And that sums up pretty much everything. Just checking that I have everything. We go to Balmora. We will go to the Ghost Fence. I have that. We will go to Caius Cosades. We want to look in the CS. I'm gonna do that first so I don't forget. We will fail at stealing. We don't have that. The first link, that's the one I took. That was the armor rebalance. The guards, I already have that. Clothes, we'll see them, sure enough. Restore attribute. It's in Nizis for sure that I can buy the restore spell. That's the place I know I'll be able to find the new spell. Brutal backstabbing, will backstab. Or try to. This we are not gonna see. The shoes in Saint Denis I've written down. We will go to a 6-house base. I did write it down. Saint Denis, I have it written down. Glow in the dark, we'll see it. Okay. And then the patch. There. We are about ready to go. You go away. You go away. And you, I don't need you again. Alright. What's happening with Rye Mash? That's the glow in the dark, and obviously they don't go together because I'm supposed to pick only one of them. I'm gonna keep my Ring of Level playing, White Saran, Graphic Herbalism, the Dagoth. I want the basic one. However, we still need to update the headers. Good. The shoes, the restore attribute. City of Balmora, update the headers. John. Armor rebalance, guard diversity, tactics, Kuma. Okay, it's not an awful lot of mods. Shall we go? I shouldn't close that. Let's see if we can... did you install the White Saran textures from core folder? Yes, I did. I believe I did. I did the core folder, then I downloaded City of Balmora, then I did. If not, well, I'll do it again. You had to refresh your phone. You were going nuts. No, keep cool. Keep cool. We'll be good. Let's try to see if they need cleaning. Now, I'm going to clean everything. I do know that Morrowind Tactics, it says that there is a GMSTs that we need to keep. But, what am I doing? No, sorry. Go. That's not what I want. I want this one. I still want to see, you know, if TS3 command is trying to clean more than that one GMSTs or those GMSTs. What did I do? Did I bring my... Oh, sorry, let's fix it. I want clean. I need to drop the ESP. Okay. I see some evil GMSDs. But not too much. Okay. Redundant, so we don't care about that. White Surin, white cell, that's not a problem. A duplicate record in graphic herbalism. And so who has that? White vans. Okay. Well. GMSTs. Other than that, we have a clean mod. And I'm not seeing where's Morrowind Tactics? Oh, and Dagos. Which I think that's the friendly ash vampires. I'm looking for Morrowind Tactics. That is supposed to have a GMST somewhere that we want to keep. Okay. It's not one of the evil GMSTs that was modified, so we're good. Okay. Let's get rid of the dirtier edits. I don't need those. Hide those unsightly dirty mods. Texture load error. Menu mod config DDS. Okay. Odd. Oh, they shouldn't be run together because they replace the same city. Wait. How? I'm confused there. White Saran replaces Balmora and City of Balmora replaces Saran. How does that work? Okay, I'm gonna go cancel and see what happens. I'm missing that. Why would I be missing that? Oh, I know why. Totally my fault. Because every week I essentially clean my data file folder. So not white Saran. I can fix that. And the mod that has the texture for the menu is gonna be control consumption is gonna have it. I see. I didn't realize that City of Balmora changed Saran as well. I want that. I'm assuming that control consumption is going to have the texture for the menu. No, just the icon. The name is misleading. It changes all the La Luz settlement. I did not realize that. I did not get that. Okay, I don't want to hunt down that one texture. We have a white dot instead, which is fine. Yeah, no, I didn't realize that. Okay, let's go in. So we are gonna have this error here. And that's because I cleaned my data file folder and didn't add that. But we can still see the options. The new mod is brutal backstabbing. I definitely want to see the messages because they make me feel good that I successfully backstabbed someone. Even though you still get the sound, I remember that. Well, we're gonna keep the short blade, and I think it makes... I guess it depends how you want to play. If you want to play a true assassin with your dagger, you know, cloak and dagger, and actually stab, you definitely want them. But it's nice to have... So sorry, it's nice to have the options. Okay. Fair Magic Origin is running. Okay. I didn't remember it was running. I'm gonna have to... Actually, yeah, just the music. Remember, if you let any weapon backstab, then NPC can backstab you too. Yeah, I put the short dagger. I think that's enough, right? Okay, here we are in Seidanin. We are excellent at everything. Might be a little too much. And we're also filthy rich. Let's go get those shoes while we're here.
The sun and moons transform day to night. But what
Here they are.
mind?
Value 69. Burden 10 point on self. Okay. I guess you have to know the meme to appreciate that. Do I know? Can I... Magicka... Can I add remove spells? I think, yeah, that's not implemented yet. I was gonna say we could try to go invisible there. You don't teach invisibility, do you? Magicka... no, you don't. Fine. Let's just buy them. The icon is not white. I mean, I'm sorry, I don't want to be... Even if it's a joke mode and even if it's a simple mode, well, you can still do it right, I think. The icon should be white. Just saying. And for me, it just looks like, you know, there's an error. That's what happens in the game when there's an error. There's no texture showing. It's 9 in the morning. Let's give it a bit of time. It is now night time. And we shall go and look for mushrooms. Wow. The Better Coast is so empty with vanilla trees. Let me get my mushroom, and we can confirm that once we pick up the mushroom there's no light. I have no idea, Skink. Anyone please explain? I don't know. I don't know. Item, weapon, well, I want a short blade. Let's try one more mushroom. It's a YouTube video that went viral from the sound clip. And it is indeed darker. So we can confirm and say the names. We got the shoes. I won't lie, I'm not gonna buy them again. And we got the shrooms. Next up, we're going to Balmora, or no, we're going to Vivek. We want to get an invisibility spell and check out the robes of the Guild of Mages. This is by far my favorite testing mod. You're so fast. It's dumb. Okay. Your words, not mine. Sorry, that was the way up. Sorry, I'm not used to be able that good at jumping. Okay, Guild of Mages.
May I help you, Outlander?
I don't have the no glow plugin. Oh, I mean plugin-less plugin. But here it is. So I think we can already see
How does the day greet you, friend?
from the rank. It's basically the same robe with added intricacies as your rank goes higher.
Walk with virtue, Outlander.
This one has the extra bits there. Do you know an invisibility spell? Hi. And
What shall we
when you reach the highest rank, you have all the extra ribbons and shiny gemstone, which is cool. I like the fact that even more than with Melchior's Moor, you really see it's more like a uniform. They are clearly all from the same faction because it's the same robe in blue. And this one, not really a member.
please join me?
It shows. And that's the simple one. Oh, it's
If you care
nice.
to talk, I would consider it a privilege.
I think it's absolutely great if you want to keep your game very vanilla. I have a problem with the lack of better body clothing. But, you know, that's me, vanity player. But I really like the fact that there are subtle differences between each of the robes. You do alchemy spells. Mark and recall, well, good for me. Ah! I saw it. There it is. I actually prefer the look of these robes over Melchior's. It's definitely closer to a vanilla style, I think. Me, I like the pretty, the little scrolls and everything. But it's definitely a really good. I'll have it in one of my installs for sure.
I see I stand in good company.
Well, thank
What
you.
can I do for you?
Where did you find that over-endowed better body anyway? You mean when we were looking at the mods this week? The DMRA? Is it the one you're referring to? By the way, I have... okay. Thank you for that. Yeah. I have now hide.
What can I help you with?
You can't help me. Okay. We need to get you to not. Look here. And now she's not turning towards me. There we go.
Please
Thank
don't
you.
be shy. I'm listening.
Oh crap, that's not even stealing. I'm allowed to take that. I'm a terrible thief. I'm trying to steal something that I'm completely allowed to take. Wait, I don't... Yeah, I am. Let's go someplace where things are valuable.
If you care to talk, I would.
Owned. Good, good, good. Whoa, there's no point to go all aggressive. Whoa. Quick, let's talk to an ordinator. There, take your gold. Honestly. So, clearly, we cannot use the invisibility to steal. Even though I didn't know until today that you could. You just have to make sure you're not in the line of sight. Can you show the character menu? Hello, if you're his only one. Right there. We're using a testing mod that gives me 100 to all the skills and attributes and lots of money. I like what MD did with the schools of magic, but I like what he did there with the rankings. I completely agree. There are two takes, and you need to have two different installs of Morrowind. I'm telling you, that's the only way it's gonna work. Okay, let's go. Let's go stab. The smith.
Greetings, Argonian. What can I do for you?
Nothing.
Nice to see you, friend.
Oh, crap. Don't see me. Okay, we're gonna try that again. Oof. My crime has been reported. It did say backstab. I was kind of wondering if I was gonna see a multiplier. How hurt are you? Almost completely dead. Yeah. Invisibility is still good. It's always a ×2 multiplier. It feels like ×2 multiplier. It feels like not so much, considering, I mean, okay, considering that you need to be behind, you need to use a short sword, you need to do a thrusting attack, even though you can control all of that. I think, and I'm just being very picky and very demanding, but you know what? I think that the more difficult it is to get a backstab. So in that case, no, not you. There we go. In that case, because that makes backstabbing reasonably easy. Any weapon, even fists. I suppose if you have this off, even with the fist, you could potentially backstab someone, right? So a ×2 multiplier makes sense. If you're actually using a short blade, a ×2.5 multiplier, and if you actually do a stabbing attack, make it a ×3 multiplier. Let's go crazy with it. And I think it's still balanced because, as you pointed out, NPCs, well, are still dangerous, or they're even more dangerous now that they can backstab. Paralysis, make them flee, make them stagger, etc. You can get a lot of hits in. A true assassin way, right? Okay. I might have to go to jail. I'm still sneaking. Yeah, take the gold. That's it. Wow. Oh, look. Mushrooms with light. No more light. Okay, backstabbing. It's actually 2.5 to 325 based on the... Okay, good. Brilliant. Still. Yeah. Once you figure out how to get them reliably. Well, I mean my character is completely OP obviously right now, so... Backstab is already in my permadeath, so looking forward to playing a proper assassin. Really, really am. That's gonna be cool. Backstab, tested. Let's go to Balmora. We're gonna talk to Caius Casades. Have Skooma with him, apparently. And see what Balmora looks like, by the way. Hopefully I'm not going to teleport in a wall. Oh wow. Oh wow, that's very, very busy. Let's start the journey from the Silk... Oh wow. I'm sure Vivek must be pretty pissed off. That Balmora is very clearly the largest city of Vardenfell. But these are not the white textures, right? Do you think I actually did not install the core textures? Which would be very silly of me. Yeah, these are the vanilla ones. I'm sorry, I mucked up something in the install. Saran will be white? Oh, of course, we're in Balmora. Oh my goodness, this is such... Okay. Balmora is decidedly much larger than anything else. The interiors are not touched, right? This will conflict with anything that does anything in Balmora, clearly. At the same time, that's a proper market. That's what a market ought to look like. I'm guessing the traders of Balmora, they're probably not too happy about the market being there all the time. I'm assuming the path grids have been modified so that NPCs don't happily walk into the stalls. Oh wow. Specializes in iron. That's his thing. Iron. The interiors are untouched. Alright. And you are a great Hlalu guard. Well, I barely recognized you with those pauldrons, so definitely some guard diversity right there. Faction with quest. Yeah, I do remember that. There's a lot of quest and there's a few factions as well, right? There's a red temple, or I don't quite remember. Oh, nice. I saved you, lady.
Please, go ahead, Outlander.
No, that's alright. Okay, let's talk to Kaio, shall we? Haven't fully finished a playthrough of it. It's a huge quest mod from what I see. Hey, Caius. Apparently... did I... Yeah, I didn't... Bummer. I didn't talk to the captain in Satanim. And he's not gonna talk about anything until, you know, until I give him his damn papers. It's gonna be a town. Let's talk to the captain. Does the mod with the two cliff... Does this mod... Oh, sorry, Sking. Does this mod the two cliff faces of the town? I don't know. Just gonna go get on my mission. Duties. Okay, this guy. Over there. Got it. Thank you. Isn't Saran considered a city? Oh well, back to Balmora. You gotta love being able to jump like that. Okay, I report to you. Yes. Yes. What now? Okay, let's accept the orders. I'm not seeing the dialogue. I'm not seeing a special dialogue. Maybe I need to there was something about being promoted. Maybe I do need to be promoted to be able to share skooma with him, I guess. Still no sweet tooth dialogue that I can see. We do have quite a few things happening on that side as well. Whereas over here, it's a good thing my testing character is 30. Continues over there. So that is the new, truly poor quarter of Balmora. Good thing for Caius, you know. He used to live in the dump area of Balmora. He's now moved to the, you know. You can promote your blade rank with the cheat box. I certainly could do that. And hello, Half. We were actually, you know what, the guards, they're so diverse. I was like, who are you? And then realized that was a guard. It looks very, very cool. And it's like, honestly, as a city expansion of Balmora, it's huge. But it fits, you know, Balmora Expanded, the older mod that adds all the shops and everything is really good. But I always felt that the old Balmora was what it was, and then you had all these houses one on top of the other, so it didn't really feel like the same city. All right, let's go check Saran out. Check out the pass along the river.
Where would you like to go?
The name of this mod is City of Balmora. Oh, hello. Let me stand a few hours in the rain. There we go. So we can appreciate. I didn't want to. Okay. There. So we have the dock. I like that. All of that is also added right up to the bridge. And let me go indoors somewhere with windows. These houses have no windows that I can see. Temple, well, you can barely recognize it. Where are the windows on these doors, on these houses? Surely they could use a few windows. It's just my 2 cents. And window glow, glow in the dark is indeed working perfectly. We have the white, we have the City of Balmora expansion, and we have the glow. We have all of it. You know, I didn't think I'd like white saran, but that actually looks very nice. I like white saran. I like red Telvos. We were talking static. We were talking, I think, Margan, the ugly one that's there. I hate it. And if it looked a bit different than Vivek, that would be cool. Well, that's a very busy market again. And now, to have the extra vendors, aesthetically it looks like, you know, the city is alive, which is cool. And then if you're running a mod like Traders 300, that adds loot to the level list. I think this lady right here is bold. Oh no, you poor lady. Maybe it's a choice. Maybe she likes that. She's got no hair. We have a hairless lady. And by the way, didn't I put... Didn't I put... No, I'm missing the better clothes. The ring, mod test, graphic, daggers, graphic, white vans, restore attribute, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I don't have the better clothes activated right now, which is odd. Leo, good morning. It is very, very early indeed. Did I somehow muck up something? Better clothes, good clothes. That's the original. Oh yes, I know why. That's the original. And I only put the meshes and textures because the mod we're actually testing. Melod, you're off. Well, I hope to see you soon. Have a lovely rest of the day. How many hours are left? I'm not sure. I'm glad it's a time when you're awake as well. And I really enjoy the easygoing Monday morning. I do have to get up a bit early, but that's fine, really. Okay, where is the mod that I downloaded? That's the original Good Clothes mod. Fine, but the one that has been Did I simply not download it? Better bodies, armor rebalance, diversity, plugin edit. Maybe I just forgot to download that, which is quite stupid. There we go. Oh, it is Space Devo. I didn't realize. I do like this one. We tested it during the May Modathon, and I like that. This one that made it officially to the step guide. Okay, now that we have that, I'm gonna have to restart so we can actually see the clothes. And that's loud in my ears, but thank you so much for the follow and welcome to the stream. Epsilon, welcome, welcome. Okay, let's go back to Morrowind. Saran, okay, Static, Saran, Balmora. What else is a Hlalu settlement? That's lovely. I think I'm gonna have to reinstall Wait Saran because I like it. What? It's a sad, sad place, but let's go there and see what it looks like. That would be a town. And yeah, it is bigger. Doesn't have a market, which is fine. It's not a criticism. That's a door that is locked, but that's new. Alright, so let me see. We tried to be invisible and got caught. Oh! Damn it, we committed a crime and I didn't pay attention to what the guards told me, so now I'm gonna have to commit another crime. Okay, my crime is not reported. Are you kidding me? Hey. Oh crap. This is the worst guard ever. I attacked this dude right in front of you. Sorry about that. Finally. No, talk to me. Oh, crap. Okay, let's get out of there because I think my bounty is just gonna be too high for them to even talk to me. It's 1,000. Bummer. If only they had seen me when I just punched the...
May I help you, Outlander? I am listening.
Wow. A good job. Good job. I mean... What else do you need to arrest me? It's like... There's two guards looking at me. I killed that poor Bosmer like 2 steps away from them. Okay, let's try again. I'm gonna murder. Apparently they don't give a rat's ass about murder. Let's go steal something. Are you owned? Nothing. The city of Balmora changes 255 cells. No need to fight. Come on, I stole a jug of water. Give me a break. Alright, you. Well now, what do we have here? Caught in the act of no gold to pay your fine. I have gold. But that's not... That's not the dialogue we want. Yeah. Good clothing, we've added that. Yes. And then I'm a little surprised. How come I did not? I got a feeling I forgot to extract that one. I went a little too quick. Stop right there. Criminal scum. No, it is there. Then I don't know. The guard is not giving me the dialogue that I want. It's not giving me the dialogue that I want. Even though, you know, I did commit a crime. Criminal scum. We're gonna have to commit more crimes. I'm stumped. I want my Oblivion Guard dialogue. Okay, we're going back in. Where am I? We still need to try and commit a crime. We have seen the mage robes and they're... We did have... Yes, that's my fault. Ignore that. We did have a look at some guards, but not a lot of them. Yeah. That's all right. What am I doing here? Oh, it's my character from last week. I'm not keeping him because he's not backstabby enough. We need to go and have a look in a 6 house base. I'm gonna do that now. That's better clothes. So we have a problem with the better clothes plugin. Like from the troops. Good clothes. This is the one. Did I miss something out? That I have an sorry, I have an ESP. I have an ESP, good clothing. This ESP should be all I need for that to work. And I only put the meshes and the textures. I didn't put these because that's a... I don't know, maybe I'm doing that wrong, but the game is not finding those meshes basically. Okay, I'll have to have a look at that later. It's a bit weird. It's a bit weird because in the installation we don't have a readme, but anyway, the plugin I get from here should be instead of the plugins that we get there. Or do I need to have both? No, it doesn't make sense. It's instead. They're combined into one. I don't know. I'll talk to Space Devil on the Discord and he'll probably tell me what very obvious thing I've missed. It's very, very likely. And now we have a Morrowind with people that have no clothes. It's not all of them. Some of them have no meshes, some of them have no textures.
Please join me.
We want to go to a 6 house base. I'm missing some of them. That's really, really odd. Teleport. There's one not too far from Balmora. Sorry people, you have no clothes. Oh wow, it continues over there. Balmora is the most... It's definitely the largest city now.
What makes this
It goes all the way to the fort. Ah, leveling up to novice, nice. Oh, hello. That's also part of it, isn't it, Static? There's a little problem with that one. I guess it doesn't have the script that says that it won't budge. Oh well, I really like that. The wooden planks for the outpost, it looks good. Still in dev, I mean, I'm not surprised that the mod is so huge, you can't expect it to be... Except... Oh, that's where I am. That's definitely not where I wanted to go. Hey, Grapples, good morning, welcome back. That's not where I wanted to go. I got distracted with the... when I saw that. But I want to go towards the Dwemer ruin. And just a little below it, there's a 6 house base, and that's where I want to go. There, that's the way. Okay. How you doing, Leo? It's been a while, and I'm sorry I haven't been to see your stream for a long while. Just haven't seen you online when I was, you know, sitting in front of my computer with spare time. There. That's the 6 house base. So we're looking for... it's a bit dark, isn't it? Let me see if I... No, well, I can get moon sugar. That's not really what I wanted though. I wanted torches. Hopefully we'll see a little more. You die. Thank you. I'm looking for... There we go. That's the stuff. There's definitely quite a bit of detail. Oh, I can't wait until next week to see the pulsating corpus meat. That's so gross and hypnotic at the same time. Who's there? Let me see if I can crank up the gamma a little bit. That's very bright, but just so that we can appreciate the textures. It's very bright indeed. I mean, they look pretty gross already. Your gate kind of fell apart. Oh no! But you had so many people. I mean, that raid that I saw, you had so many people and so very organized. I was very impressed. Okay. Die. We are here to look at the textures. Nice. The Guildmaster didn't show up for 3 weeks and things went downhill. No, come on. Isn't there a second in command or something? Nice stuff. Okay, so these textures look pretty cool. You have Narmok and Molagmar mixed up. Yeah, I'm sorry, I always confuse those two. No, wait. Molagmar is the ugly Vivek lookalike. And Narmok is in the Bitter Coast. It's the other one that I confuse. Margan. It's Molagmar and Margan. Those two, I always confuse them. Yes, yes, yes. A lesson will start in 24 hours. I know. I'm good. Let me have a look. Malagmar. Oof, so bright. Dark Malagmar. Yeah, definitely could try that one. Okay, let me reduce the brightness because that's... Okay, so 6 house textures. Personally, I quite like them. Let's get out of here. Even though I'm super strong, I just don't see what I'm fighting. We have had a look at the guards. We haven't been to Aldrin. Let's go to Aldrin to have a look at the Redoran guards. And then the... you know what? We have Aldrin and Sadrith Mora. We want to check out the guards in both. Oof. That's the good clothes texture. Quite bright. Weird. Some clothes work and some do not. Everything seems fine here. So it might be a... yeah, everything's fine here. It might be a conflict between City of Balmora and Good Clothes, or it could simply be the Lord Order. I'm gonna have to try that out. You look like a normal guard to me. Redoran guard. Town. Sadrith Mora, where we should see the new pauldrons as well. And I think they look cool, but you know. Gripples, you're saying? What the fuck is wrong with that shirt? I installed better clothes and I must have missed a step. I'll try again later because I don't want to, you know, go through the details. I want to go through all the mods. There, no shirt. Better? Better? I never liked Molagmar for some reason, no idea why, but I had to live somewhere in Morrowind. Molagmar would be the last place. I feel there's nothing like I don't know. I've never really had any good reason to go to Molagmar, and when I did, I just went in and out and I was done with it. Meh, didn't like it. Dagonfell with Abbot Scenic Changes. For Dagonfell, I love Epic Dagonfell. I don't remember Abbot's. Oh wow, ooh, that's okay. That's a lot of purple. That's a lot of purple. It contains Epic. All right. In that case, I'll definitely like it. I have a problem with the greaves and the boots. Yeah, I don't like the greave boots. It's there. I do like the pauldrons. Not happy with, and they all look the same.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
They have a different helmet from time to time. Yeah. Shirt problem. For a temple stronghold, Molagmar lacks a shrine. Don't they have a temple? They have a temple but no shrine. Okay, so these are the guards. I mean, obviously, oh wow. The guards are having a party here. They really like to keep an eye on the slaves. Well, my problem right now is that they actually look a little too similar because they're all wearing the new armor. But it's probably done with random lists as well. Half the boots should not be there. And I don't know what do I have that could have you know, influenced it. Let's go with nothing. The daggers, we haven't tried that. We did try that, we did try that. Let's remove that. For now, we'll remove that. Could it be that Morrowind Tactics... Oh, of course, that's what's happening, half, because Morrowind Tactics includes your mod. That's why. That's why we have a conflict. Let me find it. No, I think it was before. Yeah. Morrowind Tactics, which is a compilation. And there. Okay, let's go back in game with only this one and have a look. Low budget costs for shrines times are tough in Morrowind. You think that's what's happening? New. I still can't believe that I'm, you know, when I'm in up north in Dagenfell. You didn't know that? Well, I'm glad you were informed. And I'm a little surprised because Cyprian? Syrian?
By all means, I'm listening.
I don't want to Syrian made a mod that adds guard diversity, so I'm really surprised that he would add yours as well. So we have a female guard with a helmet. We have a male guard with no hair, which is not really important. Another one with a chain, and this one is a red guard. Nice. Teleport, cities, Sadrith Mora. Okay. Alright. I prefer with less purple. So the whole armor, the whole purple armor, is that from your mod or is that from the Morrowind Tactics mod half? Yeah. I don't mind the pauldrons, I think it looks cool.
Yes, Outlander.
Yes, Outlander. Okay, now there's only 2 of them at the market. That's better.
Please join me.
Looking cool. Okay. You did only the pauldron. Alright. It's just as well. I think the full purple armor is a bit too much. So clothes, we need to check that out. 6 house bays, we did have a look. We wanted to have a look in the construction set. Have a look at the stats of the Elven armor and Mithril armor added by... Damn it. There we go. Added by this mod. I mean, we do have the screenshots, so we have an idea of the armor. But I don't know about the stats. And because it's in the random list, in the level list, you know, I would have to kill lots of people to eventually get a piece of the armor. We'll have a look in the construction set. I like this set of armor, originally by Melchior. I like it. Looks good. I like the belt on the purple armor. Would be cool with these. How is the belt? I forgot. The half skirt thing with the Telvanni emblem. Otherwise, in game, we still have to have a look. Try to have a chat with an ash vampire. What is the fastest way to find an ash vampire? Teleport down Ghost Gate. Magica. Levitate, thank you. Alright. If I remember properly, either of the ruins in the Ghost Gate or within the Ghost Gate is gonna have an ash vampire in it. Am I remembering this right? It's not like I've done the main quest very often. Twice, actually. That's how often I've done it. No, little cliff racer. Now is not the time. 4 of them do. Okay. Kagrenak study. Dark again. You know what? I'm sorry. No, not that. Thank you. You poor dead hero. Ah! Dagothendus, right? Let's close the door to have a bit of privacy in there. Magica chameleon, none of it. I am now visible. Hello, Dagothendus. I greet you, player, or Nerevar, or whoever you are. I am Dagoth Endus, brother of Dagos Ur, and lord of the citadel of Endusel. Would you like a little ancient Dagoth brandy? Sure. It's a rare nectar beyond compare, distilled ages before your ancestors' ancestors, and a fitting toast to our challenge. Would you like to sample it? Sure. I get a bottle. That's worth 1,000 septims? 1,500. Yeah, having a chat with ash vampires is a pretty good business. And I even have Dagoth Endus gave me a bottle of ancient Dagoth brandy. So you could essentially go and talk to all the ash vampires to get yourself some pricey brandy. Okay, talk to an ash vampire. Done. And the last thing that we want to do is check out the new restore attribute spells. By Dagoth Endus, it was lovely talking to you. I think Nizis, the one in the fort, is the one selling the spell. I wonder how much brandy he goes through waiting for the Nerevarine to complete the main quest. I think it was... Oh, I'm still levitating. I was trying to jump. You may have heard my keyboard going click, click, click. I was trying to jump. I never know. I may have gone the wrong way. God diversity doesn't seem to do too much here. I mean, poor them. They're sisters. No, not even. You could. They have the same hairdo, the same clothes, spell. He's not the one teaching the restoration spell? I don't remember who does then. Let's get some money. We have restore health and fatigue. Alright, I was so sure he was the one teaching the restoration spells. If not him, then who?
Nothing. You can't speak.
So let's have a look around. I mean, obviously they are all orcs, because that's what Fort Darius is all about. But there's no variation in the armor. Was that on purpose? Half? They're all wearing the same chainmail. This one's got a helmet. They do have different boots. Yeah, they have different boots. That's the only variation that I could see. Alright, who is going to teach me the restore spell? Restore agility. Aldrin Temple. Goes get Niz's Temple. Alright. Sorry. Went to the wrong place. The wrong creed altogether. Niz's Temple. Okay. And in here, who will be...
Go ahead. I'm
No.
listening.
You didn't know he had a brother? I don't think his brother, you know. Sorry, Leo, I didn't see that sooner. I think it's more like a brother in arm and sporting the same look. That sort of thing. The mod only edits the random spawn guards. Most wear the same armor because I didn't want to deviate too much from vanilla. Makes sense. 45 resist light. Not the one I want. I should have tried to remember the name of the one selling the right spell. That would have saved us some time. This is Temple, that's definitely where we are, and we want to talk to Zanmulk. Zamalamus. Zanmuk. There he is. Alright, restoration spell. They have been modified in a couple of ways. First of all, they don't have a duration, so they don't last for a few seconds. And they are more expensive. I mean, they feel pricey enough the way it is. And that's just for 1 second.
Yes, Alanda. How do you do?
Then again, my stats were good, so it doesn't show. So if you ever felt that the restoration spells were too much of an exploit, this mod is going to make them last 1 second and be more expensive. And guys, I believe we have looked at everything apart from the armor. The armor, the mithril armor, and what am I doing? Test. The mithril armor and the elven armor. I want to know the protection you get from those. This one is called Morrowind Tactics. That's the one we're looking at. Well, it is true. I did not realize that was an exploit personally, especially my shaman, who is not allowed to pray at any shrine. If I don't have the restore attribute spell, well, that would be a little difficult. We are looking for some armor. Steel Elven. Okay, so Elven has armor of 40. Which, how is that compared to, which is the same armor as adamantium, for example. With 9, is that gonna be light? It is light. Okay. So let's look at glass armor for comparison. So the elven armor is slightly less strong than the glass armor. Why not? It's in the level list. It doesn't have, I mean, that's the Greaves. Does it have a female version? I like, you know. No. That's a shame. Mithril is light and the armor is 20. So both Mithril and Elven are light armor. I would have put Elven in medium armor. But, you know, that's just me. And the armor is only 20. Though the value is greater. So a mithril cuirass has more value than an elven cuirass. It is slightly heavier, has less armor, but strong, longer, greater durability. And then again, honestly, no one uses medium armor though. Well, that's because there's no interesting medium armor. That's why. And mithril is heavier than elven. Mithril is supposed to be so light and yet so sturdy. Just saying. So says Gimli. Anyway, honestly, commenting on the value and the defense and the weight of armor, I am no history buff, so you know, who am I to say that elven should be more or less defensive than something else? And guys, let's let me clean that up a bit. Oh my goodness. Let's have a look from the beginning. Stop right there, criminal. I didn't get it to work. You know what? Let's go back in the game. And I'm gonna load that one only. That way we'll be able to see if that was... We've seen that. Armor rebalance. I'm sorry, we didn't look at the value. My bad. School Marcosadas, that didn't work, but never mind. I mean, I didn't even try to increase my rank with the blades to see if after the promotion that happened. We're gonna go in the game, commit a crime, and get arrested. That's it. That's the last thing. I did a few things. I tried stealing, I tried murdering. Kaitin domina glass. Well, personally, I like having the choice, really. Okay, let's go in. Let's browse. Really? I mean, is it fair that they all attack me because I wanted to try the robes before, you know. Well now, what do we have here? Caught in the act. I don't know, maybe I'm not doing that right. Yeah, my skills have been affected. My skills have been affected. My security increased. The rest is just fine. I don't know. I can't get the guards to say, stop right there, you scum. We can have a look in the CS. Morrowind test, thank you. And the name of the mod is Criminal Scum. Is it the audio file? Ah, that could be it. I'm just looking at the dialogue. Maybe it is the audio file. You know what? Let's have a look and see if it does anything. Would it be a greeting? Yes, it's a greeting. No, you see, it's really that, and it doesn't have a sound file name attached to it. I mean, that goes only for voices. There's a bunch of them. Could it be because they are... I think that's what's happening. No, not... I don't want the ID. Class guard. Wait. Wait now. That's a dialogue? Is this vanilla or is this Oblivion? I don't know enough. I don't commit crimes enough. And when I do, I don't walk up to the guards. Because that's what I was getting. That's the Oblivion dialogue? Okay, fair enough. I was just waiting for this one. And honestly, it would be possible to get the Oblivion file. I mean, I know in Morrowind voices, the only way you can have voices is like that. In the voice tab for all those things, you can attach an MP3 to it. Am I hiding it? No, it's there. However, in the greetings, what you can do is add a line where you say, play that particular file, and it's going to play the MP3. So you could add the Oblivion greeting. Obviously, there's a copyright in there, but you can write. You could have the. You know what? Maybe I'll try to do that just for myself. The Oblivion guards. Okay, well, that's it. We are not saving anything. So, stop right there. Criminal Scum. Yes, we did see that. I did not recognize the dialogue for what they are. Oblivion dialogue. That's me because I don't know my guards' dialogues well enough. So if you want a little reminder of Oblivion in your Morrowind when you get arrested, this mod is for you. Antares Mage's robe, we looked at that. I mean, here they are again. The robes basically are all the same with added bits as you gain rank. I mean, not as you gain rank. I don't think you get those robes. It didn't say anything in the description. It would be nice when you get the promotion that you're given the robe as well. Apprentice, da 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 da. You will receive the... Yes, nice. I like that. I like that. Brilliant. Now we can talk to Ash Vampires. They will give you some booze. This is a first mod from T-Dog 0008. Always nice to have a first-time modder. The mod needs to be cleaned. I think it's one of those. I'll PM later. Black Soul Gems, that's open Morrowind. Caius Cosades, I'm sorry, I didn't go far enough to get the Sweet Tooth dialogue. Sorry. Hint, get promoted. Yeah, I didn't get promoted, and I could have used the console. I didn't. Oh well. So we have Morrowind Tactics. That is in fact a compilation of a few things, primarily other mods that Syrian Warlord has been working on with the different armor, with the bandits, but also quite a lot of mods, so you want to be careful to not have those loaded together. I mean, just this morning I had a problem because I was also testing guard diversity. Invisibility anti-exploit, it works. You can't exploit invisibility anymore, which is a shame. I kind of like it now that I know that I could use it. I'm not installing it straight away. I'm sorry. I want to take advantage of the exploit, and then I'll put the anti-exploit mod. This we couldn't test, and yes, King, you were asking me about that. It's those DMRA bodies. DMRA. Well, it doesn't show. Has it been removed? I mean, you can tell that they are oversized. Okay. Same thing for where it's only an open Morrowind. I don't know. I don't find it very appealing, but it's an open Morrowind mod only. So there we go. Armor rebalance, I forgot to have a look. However, it might be... See, there's 4 letters. Morrowind hardcore mod. With the... Okay. However, yes, maybe the hardcore mod that includes everything and clearly is being worked on. That's what I... There we go. It's being worked on. That could be something... that one. We did have a look at it a while ago, and it really made quite a few changes to make the game more challenging. So if you're looking for a challenge, give it a try. Give it a try. Yet another guard diversity, which, well, did what it says on the tin, doesn't it? So that's pretty cool. We had a variety of races. We had male, female. I do like the Telvannia armor with just the pauldron and the helmet. And I don't know how much of a pure... I wouldn't say I'm a purist, but I'm not shocked with the pauldrons. This, I'm gonna have to look into it. It could be that I mucked up something in the install. I will talk to Space Devil and he'll tell me if I missed something out. Because I had some textures missing. That was the white shirt I had. Probably my fault. We'll see. Restore attribute spell. That worked indeed. That's if you feel that it was indeed over OP that the restore spell, restore attributes was being exploited, then this will make it more expensive. Brutal backstabbing, that really worked. Already installed in my mod list, looking forward to playing a backstabby character. It's really nice that you have the options of restricting the backstabbing to the short blades or any sort of attack, restricting the backstabbing to an actual thrusting attack, a stab or not. And I hate the fact that NPCs can also backstab you, so that's pretty nasty. Love it. This is for Open Morrowind. This is what it is. The mod was dirty. The mod was dirty. The textures, I mean, even if you want to make white shoes, you can do better. You can still have a texture that's textile white, for example, or leathery white. So I'm not against joke mods per se, but even joke mods have to be done carefully and properly. That's my opinion. 6th house textures were pretty cool. Very nice. I like that. Graphic herbalism, we checked it. Indeed, when we pick up the mushrooms, there's no more light. So that worked. Glow in the dark, we didn't really look at it again. We looked at it last week. We just checked that Balmora window was glowing from inside. Love it. Control consumption, I downloaded it for other reason. And let me find again. We looked quite a bit at 2 things. We looked at the city of Balmora, the Hlalu expansion. This is absolutely massive, really massive. New factions, loads and loads of quests. And the reason why we looked at it, it's because White Surin has been there, that's one to go. Sorry, White Surin has been updated, sorry, and it has, is it gonna show here the patches? It comes with a bunch of patches, including a patch for glow in the dark, nice, and including a patch for, I hope I haven't skipped it, City of Balmora. However, and that was good of you, Static, to remind me, you don't want to run White Surin and the City of Balmora patch. It's either or. And I believe that concludes all the mods for today. What time is it? 11. I'm gonna take a quick break, bathroom break, stretch up a little bit, and then I'll stream again. You know, what I really need to do is have a look at Pegasus Estate, carefully test it, and make a list of things that I have to fix. I'm not particularly looking forward to doing that, but we'll have to. You had fun with me? Well, I had fun with you. Guys, thank you so much for stopping by. I'll see you next week. We'll be looking at new mods again, and expanding our mod list forever. I mean, having a stable Morrowind install for more than a year is simply not possible. It's just not possible. Like, every week there's always a couple of mods where you go, wait a second, I like that. So yeah, thank you so much for joining, guys. I'll stream again later today because I'm not working today. I have a day off. That's because I work Saturday and Sunday. But see you very soon, guys. Have a lovely day, and yeah, happy modding. Bye, guys.